What is going on, everybody? I am Jaby Hayley, joined by Hayley Seat. Can't be beat. And so we are watching Trading Places. I have not seen this film starring Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. Very excited to watch it nonetheless because as a kid, I loved Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
He's hilarious.
Dan Aykroyd mainly because of Ghostbusters, but Eddie Murphy because it's Eddie Murphy. You know, he was the king of comedy back in the day. If you're watching with us on YouTube, you're seeing a cut down version of our reaction because we can only give you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. If you want to watch the entire movie with us without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page or become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction. You'll just need your own copy of the film so you can open it up side by side with our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet. If you're watching on Patreon or memberships already, thank you so much for supporting us here. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and this up. Right. Here we go.
It scares me when people shave like that.
Oh, you saw History of Violence also?
No, but it just looks dangerous. Oh man, this man does it all. Is he the driver as well?
I don't think I could ever do that.
He's somebody's like assistant for everything?
No. I mean, if I had an assistant, I'd be like, I can open my own doors, man. It's all good. I thought Philadelphia was brotherly love, wasn't it? Oh, wow.
Pork bellies.
Oh.
I knew it. I knew it.
Ooh, I like that place.
Cutting edge computers back then. It's wild.
Good morning, Mr. Duke. Good morning, Mr. Duke. Good morning, Mr. Duke.
You thought the last guy was the big honcho, but now these people have the full staff, so.
Good morning, Mr. Duke. Good morning, Mr. Duke.
This music almost sounds like graduation music.
Or like a king, or like, I don't know, very royalty. Oh no, it does sound like graduation now.
When do we sell?
Wow.
Let's sell now.
Patience, Mortimer. Let's see if Winthorpe's right.
Winthorpe's wrong. It's topped out. I say we sell now.
Just another few seconds.
The market's closing. We won't get the order in.
Didn't the day just start? What do you mean it's closing?
We just made an extra $347,000.
Get me Winthorpe.
Well, of course, I never had an instant of doubt in my mind, Mortimer. Oh, yes, I'm sure a lot of people went belly up on that one.
Oh.
I'll see you at the club.
Haha! That took me a second.
Good morning, Mr. Duke. Merry Christmas!
Oh.
I have no money to give you.
Please! Anything! A quarter! Anything! Just a couple of dollars! Anything!
God damn.
Hey, man, I really don't appreciate this! I don't care what
You just made 340 grand and can't spare him a buck.
Thanks a lot! How you like a stump up your ass?
I'll be having dinner with Penelope tonight.
Oh, lucky you.
It's not luck. Todd?
What a doofus.
You like laughing like that?
What have you got for us?
Well, it's that time of the month again. Payroll checks for our employees, which require your
stupid.
signatures.
We seem to be paying some of our employees an awful lot of money.
Can't get around the old minimum wage, Mortimer.
God, it's like the movie's really like
$50,000.
making you want to hate these guys.
Clarence Beeks. Who the hell is...
Oh.
I went through personnel records thoroughly, and there doesn't seem to be a Clarence Beeks employed with the firm.
Clarence Beeks. Oh, yes, of course. He's doing something top secret for us. Research.
It's coughing.
How is Penelope?
Better off kicking him in the shin.
She's our grandniece, Winthorpe. You better make an honest woman of her.
Well, I'll certainly try, sir. Actually, the wedding invitations go out this week.
Oh.
Goodbye, Winthrop.
Goodbye, Winthrop.
What was he expecting? Bonus?
Maybe?
Hey, baby, what's happening? How you doing? Once you have a man with no legs, you never go back, baby.
That's terrible.
We can make it, baby. Me and you. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Help! What you talking about, man?
Don't
Back.
shoot. Take it. Please don't kill me. Help!
Uh-oh.
Dude, it looks like Army Hammer.
What in heaven's name is going on here?
He tried to rob the payroll, Randolph. He attacked me in broad daylight.
I didn't do nothing, man. This guy bumped into me.
I did not. You knocked me down and tried to grab my briefcase.
We're gonna book him on assault, attempted robbery, and resisting arrest.
Dang.
You have a history of juvenile arrests, I presume, drug abuse, reform school, state prisons, and all that?
You ain't talking to this guy. I want a lawyer. Is there a lawyer in the house?
Nope.
I'll bet that man could run our company as well as your young Winthrop.
Are we talking about a wager, Randolph?
This almost feels like a play I read about God and Satan. You know, waging a bet about people.
Are they going to be like good or bad?
Yeah.
That type, yeah.
If he lost his job and his home and his fiancée and his friends, if he were somehow disgraced and arrested with the police and thrown in jail even, yes, I'm sure he'd take to crime like a fish to water.
You'd have to put him in the wrong surroundings, of course, with the worst sort of people.
This string pulling business is so scary because it feels like some kind of game that rich people could actually
for
be
sure.
playing, you
Yeah.
know?
How much you want to bet?
The usual amount?
Why not?
It's like when you have that much money, you got to entertain yourself somehow.
All right, so they're going to apparently ruin his life.
Someone has to take a stand against criminals like that.
But he could have killed you.
In such a situation, you have no time to think. Instinct takes over.
What a dickhead.
You're messing with, boy. Stay still. May I suggest using a nightstick, officer? Hey, man, don't I know you two guys?
Step inside. Nice and warm in here. Whiskey.
Hey, look, man, I ain't falling for the same trick twice, all right? What you gonna do, get me in the car and have me arrested for stealing it?
Why should we do that, Mr. Valentine? We're the ones who bailed you out.
I'd be scared to go in there as well just because of how eager they look. They're just like, come on.
Oh, you watched Get Out too many times.
Yeah, that's really
He
suspicious.
just took the whole thing.
My brother and I run a privately funded program to rehabilitate culturally disadvantaged people. We'd like to supply you with a home.
Culturally disadvantaged. Wow. What a way to phrase it.
Starts you at $80,000 a year.
$80,000. Excuse me. This is a practical joke, right, Brian? Then these dudes a couple of in, huh?
God damn.
What about the police and the payroll?
We've had the charges dropped, Mr. Valentine.
You're a free man, Valentine.
No, I believe I can hang out with you fellas for a little while.
Excellent. I'm Randolph Duke.
How you doing, Randy? What's happening?
My younger brother, Mortimer.
Billy Ray Valentine, Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Randy, that's like Randy Jackson from the Jackson 5, right?
Yes. Yes, I suppose so.
Yeah.
They should do this in real life. Like, just more. And I mean, you know, with good intention.
Yes, yes.
I would now ask you to place your right hand
In his pocket.
in the coat pocket of the member
Yep.
to your right. We marked three $50 bills with red X's. Those bills were stolen from a coat in the cloakroom. One of our operatives witnessed the theft.
It's interesting how comedies were done back then. They just like the pacing is totally different. I mean, movies were paced differently.
Yeah.
You know, the older you get, it's like comedies today are like move, 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 move.
Now
wait a minute. I've never seen this money before in my life.
Oh, Winthrop. I'm glad your parents are not alive to see this.
Oh, that's harsh.
Now, this is totally preposterous. This is insane. I have no reason to steal. Now, wait. I'm not a thief. I demand a fair hearing. You can at least grant me that.
Now he's got a police record.
That's PCP. Phencyclidine. Angel dust. You ever seen what this stuff does to kids? You are looking at 3 to 5 mandatory. Lewis.
My goodness, they're really trying to destroy his life.
What's happening, Darren? Give me a bottle of your best champagne.
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here all this time.
Look, man, I got you, man.
The girls are noticing.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
They think as well.
Is that you?
Who you think it is? Terrence, get the lady some champagne. In fact,
That's all it takes. I'm gonna stop by the bank after this.
Just start
Stop by the
throwing
ATM.
some money. Like he's throwing it on the ground even. He's like, yeah.
This is the problem with having stuff that's nice.
Yep.
Is you end up becoming precious about it.
Because you don't want it to get ruined. Oh, I'd be so upset.
Send everybody home.
But your friends seem to enjoy themselves, sir. I thought it was a great success.
there wasn't no friends of mine, Coleman. It was a bunch of freeloaders treating my house like it was a goddamn zoo.
Louis, you're making a scene.
The good news is I'm innocent. I've never even done anything.
Oh, they lost his clothes.
Those clothes and those shoes and you've been fighting it. And you smell.
Penelope, do you realize where I've been since yesterday?
Been?
They beat me up and stole my clothes. Those men wanted to have sex with me.
How do you keep a straight face? What I've been.
I've never stolen anything in my life.
How could the man I loved, whose children I wanted to have and breastfeed, be a heroin dealer?
It wasn't heroin. It was angel dust, PCP, and swear to you, on my honor, with Almighty God as my witness, I am not an angel dust dealer.
And then she walks up.
Louis.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Grody, Melody.
Who is this person?
I've never seen this woman before in my life.
Don't say it, Louis.
Ah!
Come on, baby. Just a dime bag.
Not because it's Jamie Lee Curtis, but because it's a...
Oh, what are you doing?
The cops are just walking by.
Yeah, I was saying, like, on the steps.
Grand. Great. Thanks a lot.
It was a joke. So let me get this straight. I'm going to give you 20 for the cab, and you're going to give me 50 when we get to your house?
That is correct. My butler, Coleman, will give you $50. See what a mistake all this was.
Change the locks.
Yes?
Oh, Coleman, could you please let me in? I'm having trouble with my key.
There's no Coleman here. You've made a mistake.
That's so cold.
Oh, my God.
That's so cold.
Excuse me for a moment.
God, this is like gaslighting. Bitches.
The fact that you're pretending you don't even know him.
Man, what am I supposed to do in here? What they want from me?
I'm sure they'll tell you, sir.
Yeah, what if I can't do it?
Just be yourself, sir. Whatever happens, they can't take that away from you.
He has a very interesting way of delivering his dialogue.
Yeah. He feels all-knowing. I mean, he knows what's going on, but like he comes
Somehow
across.
it feels like he's all knowing.
He just has so much going on in his brain.
Oh, William, my boy, right on time. Come in, come in.
It's easier to be on time when you've got a butler.
No thanks, guys. I already had breakfast this morning.
This is not a meal, Valentine. We are here to try to explain to you what it is we do here.
We are commodities brokers, William.
Oh.
Now, some of our clients are speculating that the price of gold will rise in the future, and we have other clients who are speculating that the price of gold is going to fall. No matter whether our clients make money or lose money,
you make money.
Duke and Duke get the commissions.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, Valentine?
Louis, listen, taxis cost money, food costs money, and rent costs money. Now, you want me to help you out? I expect a lot in return. The only thing I got going for me in this whole big wide world is this body, this face, and what I got up here.
Oh, she looks so much better with that.
Yeah. She looks like herself now.
Yeah.
I've saved 42 grand, and it's in T-bills, earning interest. I figure I got 3 more years on my back. I'll have enough to retire on. I'm talking about a business proposition, Louis. I help you get yourself back on your feet, and you pay me in cash.
42 grand
5 figures.
is a lot of money. Even
Yeah.
by today's standards, that's a lot of money.
And then it's in T-bonds, so then she'll make a good amount off of that.
Oh, I don't even know what T-bonds are.
I think you like put it in, and then in a few years you get more back.
Let's hit rock bottom. Come on, let's buy.
Mortimer Duke here. Buy 200 Maybelline contracts at 66.8. Put it on my personal account.
It's a big mistake, man.
I knew he was going to know something. He's like sharp.
Why shouldn't we buy now, William?
Price is gonna keep going down.
Randolph, this isn't monopoly money we're playing with.
Right, Mortimer. My God, look at it. Do you realize how much money he just saved us?
Money isn't everything, Randolph.
You guys care about.
Advise our clients interested in bellies to buy at 64. Mr. Valentine has set the price. Well done, William.
He's so salty. So salty.
You're not getting out of bed, though, until it's normal.
I feel fine, and I've inconvenienced you enough. You have work to do, and so do I.
Nobody works on Christmas Eve. I'm gonna go shopping, and then I'm gonna come back and make you a nice, quiet dinner.
Some nails. Oh, I'm not into that at all.
The giant nails.
I don't like long nails. What's it gonna find? More about Eddie Murphy.
Yep. You have a picture of him.
Uh-oh, something discrepancy.
Oh, that same guy. Clarence Beeks.
He's working on Christmas.
He looks quite scary.
That Santa outfit looks so grody.
Yeah, it's kind of... No. No. A giant thing of fish. Oh. You know how bad you're going to smell on top of already smelling bad?
Yes, sir. I was wondering about this $10,000 check to Mr. Clarence Beeks.
I'll take care of it, Valentine.
I don't seem to recall any Clarence Beeks working for the firm, Mr. Duke.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Duke.
What?
Merry Christmas.
Oh. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
What was that about?
I don't know.
That was so random. What was that about? Uh-oh.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Randolph! Mortimer! Come in here quickly. I finally caught him.
They heard that?
I've caught him red-handed.
Winthrop, is that you?
I'm making a citizen's arrest. This man is a drug dealer. Look here in his office drawer. He's got all the bad drugs here.
This man's obviously a lunatic. I'm calling security.
Put that phone down.
Hello, security. Merry Christmas.
That was a quick turnaround.
Oh my goodness. Look at those shoes he's wearing. Did you see his shoes?
Yeah, I did. They're awful.
They're like go-go boots or something.
He's lost it completely.
Yes.
What's wrong? Oh, he's nowhere to blow it out. In the toilet. Start in the toilet.
On your hands and knees in a bathroom.
Oh! Why would you do that? Just toss it in the toilet. Just say you're in the John.
Pay up, Mortimer. I've won the bet.
Oh, God. Here's what you're going to find out.
Here, $1.
$1.
No, it's just about the victory, not the money.
Perfectly useless psychopath like Valentine, and turned him into a successful executive. And during the same time, we turned an honest, hard-working man into a violently deranged would-be killer.
I don't want Winthorpe back after what he's done.
You mean keep Valentine on as managing director?
You really believe I would have a run our family business?
Damn.
Hi, Louie. Merry Christmas. Louie. Louie, when you get out, I have a big surprise for you.
She cleaned up nice.
Excuse me. The door was open. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm looking for Louis Winthorpe. Does he live here?
Wait here a minute. I'll be right back. Louie?
Oh, jeez.
Now make sure he gets plenty of rest. And for God's sake, no excitement.
Merry Christmas.
Coleman, I've had the most absurd nightmare. I was poor and no one liked me. Lost my house. Penelope hated me. And it was all because of this terrible, awful Negro.
You're a dead man, Valentine!
It was an experiment. They use us as guinea pigs, man.
See how our lives would turn out. They made a bet.
Afraid it's true, sir.
I believe him, Louie.
Dukes ruined my life over a bet. For how much?
$1.
$1.
$1. Fine. That's the way they want it?
That's the guy who paid me to talk dirty to you.
In charge of security is Mr. Clarence Beeks, head of Lyndhurst Security.
Clarence Beeks!
The Dukes are going to corner the entire frozen orange juice market.
When can we expect delivery?
I will be leaving D.C. by train. We'll rendezvous at 2400 hours. The Hilton Hotel, parking level D, section 4.
I like that. Very good.
The final payment is due on delivery, in cash.
That Eddie Murphy laugh. It's like an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Checking for bugs.
Merry New Year!
Happy New Year. In this country, we say Happy New Year.
Let me see now. You would be from Austria, am I right?
No, I am Inga from Sweden.
Sweden.
Oh, that was slick. Time to go to the bathroom and get out of there.
Oh, how rude, not giving him one. Just knocking back.
Who is it? Open the door, man.
Certainly hope there's enough space on the
Oh
train
my
for
God.
me. Nenge Mboko from Cameroon. Do you remember me? It's Lionel Joseph.
Lionel!
Oh my God. Wow. Dang. God damn.
Now that we are all here, we will have a picnic, yeah?
Yeah.
You will help me get my rucksack down for the Swedish meatballs?
Oh.
Your memories.
All day long I can tell those stories.
Good one, good one.
Good old days, man.
So did he just see? He had to have just
saw
seen,
something.
right?
So the train will be pulling into Philadelphia soon.
Will you be getting off at the City of Brotherly Loves, Mr. Beeks?
Yeah, I will, but you won't.
Oh, yep.
Winthorpe.
See if this one's empty.
Hey, back off. I'll rip out your eyes and piss on your brain.
Oh.
We're gonna take a little walk. And don't try anything funny or the loses a kidney. Let's go.
I like how he recognized him, but he didn't recognize Eddie Murphy's character. Like, they've
You're
seen each
right.
other multiple times.
What I don't understand is why they didn't just... I don't know what they want from him. They got the case.
Yeah, they already got it.
The party's over.
Party's over? Hey, come on. What do you mean the party's over? It's not even 10 o'clock, you dummy. Hey, come on.
Yeah, it has to be New Year's then.
It's almost New Year's Eve.
God dang.
Beeks? Are you there, Beeks?
I'm over here.
That sounds nothing like him.
What are you talking about? It's just like him.
Did you get the report? See the money.
Is that a cop? Who is that?
One of them. How much is that?
Thank you, Beeks.
Might be Eddie Murphy.
Wonderful news.
All right.
The only thing is, it doesn't just affect those two guys. It affects everyone that they represent.
True.
The last bastion of pure capitalism left on Earth. Here in New York, they trade everything. Gold, silver, platinum, heating oil, propane, cocoa and sugar, and of course, frozen concentrated orange juice.
I wonder if that actually is traded. It wouldn't
Probably
surprise
is.
me.
Then hand
Yeah.
those orders to the traders in the pits.
That part stresses me out.
Well, everything's just done through an app now.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
obviously this still exists,
Yeah,
but like so
still
much
shout.
is conducted through an app.
But that, like, you just trying to shout, trying to get it in, especially when it goes crazy. Like,
Have you been there?
no, but like when you like see all these like different, I don't know, like footage of it, it just looks so stressful.
They're having fun. They're all coked up. I've seen Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yep, I've seen Wolf of Wall Street.
It's obviously a documentary.
Well, it's based on a true story, so.
How do you not piss yourself with all that anticipation?
Hey, the Dukes are trying to corner the market.
They know something. I can feel it.
Let's get in.
Oh, dang, they're gonna take all of them.
200.
See, look how chaotic that is.
South Down in April of 142!
See, that.
How can the price be going down?
Something's wrong. Where's Wilson?
What are they doing here?
God help us!
I don't understand the mechanics
Yeah.
of this too well.
Yeah,
All I know is what the intended outcome is supposed to be.
exactly.
I gotta get Wilson and tell him to sell!
I see the price dropping.
Get back in there at once and sell! But
Oh, market's closed?
I guess so.
Happy New Year!
Winthorpe.
Valentine,
Hey, how'd you make out today?
how could you do this to us after everything we've
Golf.
See, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we couldn't both get rich and put y'all in the poorhouse at the same time. He didn't think we could do it. I won.
I lost.
The dollar.
$1.
Thank you, Lewis.
After you.
Certainly.
He's got such an iconic laugh.
Mr. Duke, all accounts to be settled at the end of the day's trading.
Oh, they don't have the money.
You know perfectly well we don't have $394 million in cash.
I'm sorry, boy.
Oh.
Seize all assets of Duke and Duke Commodities Brokers, as well as all personal holdings of Randolph and Mortimer Duke.
My God. We're ruined.
This is an outrage. I demand an investigation.
Oh.
Coleman! Yes?
Oh, yay.
Feeling good, Louis?
I really enjoyed that quite a bit. Sometimes I get worried whenever I'm watching an older film, like, is it going to hold up? Because I know that this film is iconic and it's a comedy and all that. Now, the rhythm of comedy has changed dramatically because now it's like you're trying to fire off jokes all the time. The people have a shorter attention span. This is like, you know, the pacing is more spread out. The jokes are more spread out. There's a story being told at the same time, and it's not squarely focused on the ha-has. It's more focused on telling a story that's good, and along the way you get ha-has.
Yeah, which I kind of like better because a lot of times the comedies now they're just not funny, or they're like
there's no substance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, yeah, that was one good joke in there. So I don't know, like they just tried to like shoot off a bunch of different jokes and then see what sticks. But like this, you kind of care about the characters more. But then they're just funny people as you go. And
there was like this interesting transition, I think, around the time Jim Carrey showed up with Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Yeah.
And then it went towards more absurd. And then you had the Will Ferrell era.
Yes.
You know, after Night at the Roxbury's, and then his old school and all his films, and it just got into more and more of that improv game. I think he did the NASCAR.
Talladega Nights. I do love that movie.
And then eventually Judd Apatow came on the scene, and then it kind of switched again. I do miss this era. I understand why it's evolved into what it has, but like this era was very interesting because you needed like a good cast of great actors. It wasn't just people who had comedy chops. They had to be able to do both. And so you had a really good story with like really interesting, fun, absurd moments that elicited laughter. I thought it was cool. And seeing Eddie Murphy in his prime was also quite fun. For the most part, they did a really good job of having to like swap roles like that.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like that face-off thing, like I mentioned
rags
earlier.
to riches.
You know, like Nicolas Cage and John Travolta having to play the good guy and the bad guy. Except here, it's just like one started out poor and the other rich, and then they had to swap places for a while, and they both got crazy rich, more than the villains.
Yes, which we're happy about.
Yeah, no, it's very satisfying in that way. It's a fantasy movie.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because it makes me think like, would you? I mean, okay, he got gaslit so hard in this movie, and so I feel like maybe then that would actually cause you to like spiral into maybe crime like that, because you were gaslit so much that your butler pretended he never even knew you existed, all that. Like that would make me be like, what is going on, and go like a little crazy. But I don't know if I would spiral that far. But that's really interesting to like think about. Like would it be like that dramatic of when, you know, if you switch spots?
I think it could be. I think that, you know, it can. There's a movie with Jim Carrey actually.
Dick and Jane?
Dick and Jane,
I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah, it's loosely inspired by like the whole Enron thing. Like they lose all their money in trading, and then end up having a life of crime that they have to lead in order to survive and keep up a lifestyle. And so, I mean, obviously that's another comedy, but you know, it wouldn't surprise me at all if it drives you to the point that you are like doing criminal activity in order to survive, because everybody's got to eat.
Yeah.
You know?
He had absolutely nothing. So all his credit cards got taken, everything. So what are you going to do?
I liked the commentary. It's interesting because like so much stuff right now, it feels almost like purely heavy-handed commentary. And this is not like, it's not like this is not heavy-handed, but it feels more, maybe because we're more removed from it, because this is older.
Yes.
But it feels more eye-opening and like good commentary on classism and just like how our environment can like shape our decisions. It feels like a nice commentary on that more than the stuff we're getting today, the run-of-the-mill, you know, stuff today, which is like very, very like in your face with the messaging.
Yeah, so in your face,
Yeah. This is like, it has messages, but I feel like it was really, really focused on having great characters, great story, and good funny moments.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone was having a really good time. I think that a lot of it, like I feel like for Eddie Murphy's part, I feel like a lot of it was like improv, which I mean, I would totally do that if I had these actors. I'd be like, yeah, just see what comes to you, because sometimes you get hilarious moments that way. Mm-hmm. But you could tell that they were like, I don't know, it makes it more impactful when they're being genuine, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what's interesting about this film, and maybe it's because John Landis was the director, is it didn't go more absurd. You know, it felt like very, I don't want to say restrained, but like it was reined in on telling a story. With John Belushi in there, you know, he's an absurd comedic, or he was an absurd comedic actor. And anytime I remember seeing him, it was just like the most insane thing, like Animal House kind of stuff, right?
Which they gave him a similar sort of vibe, but didn't let him go.
Literally Animal. And so it was fascinating to me that it didn't get crazier along the way. But maybe it was crazy for back then. Because, you know, standards change and you push that, I keep wanting to say ovarian window. Pushing that Overton window, you know, of what is okay, what is edgy, what is funny, you know, it keeps getting moved. And so maybe back then this was kind of absurd. But today it kind of coalesces into a film that feels like that's a whole movie with a story and all, and it's not just jokes, you know, which is fascinating. But standards change. So, but you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm Jaby Hayley. This is
Hayley C.
Peace out.